This course is directed to the medical device professional who needs to understand how the Australian regulatory system operates. It consists of a series of parts covering both pre- and post-approval requirements for manufacturers, sponsors, importers and exporters of medical devices. The course does not include the regulation of in vitro diagnostic devices. A new regulatory framework commenced on the 1st of July 2010 that ensures all IVDs will undergo a level of regulatory scrutiny that is commensurate with the risks associated with their use. The framework adopts the philosophies and recommendations of the Global Harmonization Task Force, GHTF, for IVDs, ensuring that requirements are internationally aligned. Under the new framework, IVDs are regulated as a subset of medical devices. The Therapeutic Goods Regulations, Medical Devices, 2002, had been amended to include IVDs. Due to the unique nature of IVDs, there are several points of difference between the regulation of IVDs and other medical devices. These include a separate classification system for IVDs and some additional essential principles specific to IVDs. Let us begin by finding out more about the background of the Australian medical device sector. In Australia, this sector represents a very significant proportion of the overall biomedical and health technology market. As of 2013, there are more than 500 medical device companies in Australia. Of these, there are 34 ASX-listed medical device companies, 39% of the ASX-listed life sciences market. According to Frost & Sullivan 2012 data, the global advanced medical technologies market, medical devices, medical imaging, and patient monitoring, was worth $342.8 billion. The Asia-Pacific market, including Australia, was worth $63.5 billion, 18.5% of the global market, and Australia's share was $6.81 billion, 1.98% share, and an export revenue of $1.9 billion in 2013. The number of employees in the medical device sector exceeds 19,000. Legislative background. All medical devices sold and distributed in Australia must meet the requirements of the Therapeutic Goods Act of 1989, as amended by the Therapeutic Goods Amendment Medical Devices Act 2002, and the Therapeutic Goods Medical Devices Regulations, which was last amended in 2002. Since October 2002, the fundamental principles underpinning medical device testing and assessment in Australia are governed by the Therapeutic Goods Act, which provides the legislative basis for uniform national control of all medical devices across all states and territories. These principles are based largely on those developed for the European Union through the Global Harmonization Task Force, GHTF. Uniquely in Australia, though, is that the approval process results in the entry of the device in the Australian Register of Therapeutic Goods, ARTG. The Therapeutic Goods Act 1989 regulations and orders set out the requirements for inclusion of therapeutic goods in the ARTG, including advertising, labelling, product appearance, and appeal guidelines. Some provisions, such as the scheduling of substances and the safe storage of therapeutic goods, are covered by the relevant state or territory legislation. What are the objectives of the Therapeutic Goods Act? The Australian community has an expectation that therapeutic goods are safe and of high quality, to a standard that is equal to that in comparable countries. The objective of the Therapeutic Goods Act 1989 is to provide a national framework for the regulation of therapeutic goods in Australia, so as to ensure their quality, safety, efficacy, and timely availability.